Hey, good morning, guys. How you doing? Today I'm taking a walk on Saturday morning. Temperature is quite chilly. It's around 8 degrees, which is quite cold, but kind of like dressed up enough, I think, to be able to withstand the cold. Very beautiful. I always love it in the morning here. It's really nice. I mean, you should take a look at here. I mean, this is here is a lake. Usually you always have like plants here, except plants, ducks here. But I'm having a feeling that maybe most of them have already migrated out, So, but you can see here some birds chirping and stuff. It's still there. Yeah, the sunrise is beautiful. It's not also gloomy. It's not always so cold. During other seasons, could be quite nice. Yeah, quite nice. Funny thing is that even during winter, even the coldest winters, it's deadly because it's really very cold. But at the same time, it's beautiful. So a lot of people, especially who have never experienced snow, would love to be in snow, would love to touch snow, would love to experience snow. Yeah, because when you look at snow, it's usually really very beautiful. White, clean, serene, that kind of stuff. But to drive on snow, not the best. And also, you can easily get frostbite and the rest of them from snow. Yeah, it's really very cold. So those are the parts that not really so good. But I do prefer to drive on, especially during the winter time, I do prefer to drive on snow than when it rains and there is no snow, because that water freezes over and it freezes really fast, and the color of that ice becomes black. Yeah, and then it's known as black ice. Now that's really very dangerous. I don't care what tires you have on, unless if you have super spiky stud tires, you'll probably be able to navigate black ice easily. Not even easily, maybe better than most people with even more fantastic winter tires. So it could be a problem, right? For you to be able to, drive on black ice. I mean, even literally walking on black ice could also even be a problem. I remember the first time I came here to Canada, it was so funny. It was really, really very funny because it was really very, very funny because I was basically, I had this really, really nice, work boots. At that time I had not bought winter tires, winter boots yet, and so, but I had this really very impressive work boot that had massive grip. It's anti-slip. It has all the tech, all in it. Not really a winter boot, right? But when it comes to grip, it was like top of the line Caterpillar on-site work boot. So it had everything. So I was thinking, oh, then this would probably be the best for this kind of weather. And I was like, I'll just wear like maybe 2-3 socks, put socks on, and yeah, and I'll be basically good to go. And yeah, I did. I wore it. The first few days, again, when you're walking on snow, it's not really a problem. Although I was feeling the cold because again, it's not winter boots, so definitely I was feeling the chills in my legs, but it wasn't that bad. So one day I was walking and I saw snow on one side and I saw like dry road without snow. So I was like, But I noticed that place was a bit darker, so I was thinking, okay, maybe that's the color of the road itself. Not knowing that it was actually black ice. And so I like, okay, let me take that part so I do not get all snow on my boots and everything. Just one step, just one step. And I just saw myself flying all the way backwards. Like, no matter how careful that I was trying to like walk on the dry snow, or on the dry ice, or on the black ice, with my all fancy, beautiful, incredible boots, that I felt it was like top of the line, anti-slip, name it, everything on it. I went flying. I saw myself on the floor. I was right there on the ground, like boom. But luckily, I had my hands were, because I had heavy gloves on. I wasn't really carrying anything at the time. So when I fell backwards, I fell on my hands. So I didn't hurt my back, or get any of those. I mean, it would have been way nasty if I fell back and I hit my head or something like that. That would have really been very bad. But luckily for me, I didn't, and it was good. So anyway, yeah, snow is good, looks good, but winter, not really. Yeah, so those are one of the things I like. So that's how I feel about snow. Love it to look at, but I don't love it to be in it. One of the things I like about my mornings is it's very quiet, very serene. It's like another time that I can use to collect my thoughts, think about my week, the week that just passed, and also think about the week upcoming, strategize on plans and stuff. At the same time, another way to, get some calories out of your body and get some steps in. And this is one of the things I'm going to miss during winter, because during the winter period, it is possible to walk outside. The city do a very good job in actually clearing all the snow from the trail that I'm on right now. Let me show you the trail. Now you see this is a trail. Cuts through the neighborhood, through the park, and all the way down. All the way, like, if I follow down this trail, I can walk this trail for over an hour if I want. And I know it's not yet finished. The more the city is expanding, the more this trail expands also. So it is a very good. It's a really good way to take your morning walks. Now on this road, you don't have cars, obviously. You do have bicycles on the trail, but the bicycles themselves are not really a problem because, again, they are manually reading. But you don't have motorcycles here or any of those. Any motorized vehicle is not allowed on the walk trail. So it's quite safe to walk on it. And yeah, it's quite safe. The only reason why I won't advise anyone to walk on this winter trail, on this trail during winter, is what I just talked about earlier, black ice. Because there'll be a lot of it. Yeah, so unless if you have boots. Okay, now I'm about to cross the road. So I'm gonna press this. Of course, not everyone would stop. People just drive, very bad people who drive stuff. Okay, so this is also part of the trail that, cuts through the neighborhood. And this one is cutting through the park. So we're going through the park here. It's also another very beautiful place. Very beautiful. So this cuts through the park. It's a beautiful park and it's right next to a school. Now, a lot of people have asked me, what happens to all these parks during the winter time? Do people still come here to play and everything? The answer is yes and no. Sometimes they do come. People come here maybe to bobsled. Like if you look at up there, it's like hilly, kind of. Yeah, it's like a hill down up there. So what they do is they, when it's winter time, there is snow all over that hill, and so they bring sleds and basically just sled down that hill. So apart from that, I don't think there's anything else they do here during winter. All here will be covered with snow, like everywhere here will be all covered with snow. Yeah, so unless if you just like, if there are games you can play in the snow, probably you can come here, but most times this is not used at all. It's empty. But again, apart from that hill, I won't even call that a hill. I don't know what that is called. A top something? I don't know. If you guys know what something like that is called, because again, it's not natural. It's man-made. So will I still call it a hill? But anyway, so that's the park, and over there is the school. And the trail continues. Yeah, so I was saying that if you're gonna walk these trails, and you have to be very well dressed. That means you have to wear the right kit, wind resistant jacket, snow pants, good gloves, thermal wear in your jacket and snow pants. -30 rated winter boots. And for you to deal with the black ice, like I spoke about, then I would recommend you buy wearable spikes or studs. It's like something you wear over your boots, and that gives you the grip, just like how you have studded tires. So you can put that over your boots, and then you have studded boots. So so those spikes will be able to like break into the black ice and give you extra grip. Okay, so we're back again on the trail. Like I said, the trail is quite long, and this is another part of the city where you have the trail. And here you have like some kind of like a canal on the side, or I think most time they use it for like flood control. So where you have all the excess rain and stuff would come all in here. But it's a canal that cuts through part of the city. Overgrown bushes, usually they try and tend to them. But well, seems maybe because we are kind of like officially in fall. I mean, you can even see the colors of the bushes is beginning to change. Although these ones are still green, but you can see these other ones here. They are basically they've changed color. They're now becoming brownish. Yeah, if you look at some of the trees, like look at this one. It's you can see some of the leaves already changing color. So we are in fall, I guess. Temperature is definitely much colder than before. Although this summer wasn't really, it wasn't like a hot summer, like a traditional summer where you have days of plus 30 or 30 degrees. There were many days in the so-called summer that was basically 12 degrees, sometimes maybe 15 degrees. So it didn't really feel like summer because you still had to wear a jacket some days, so that's one of the special, let me say it's special, because I don't think really it's a problem. Not everyone likes hot weather. Some people would like the much cooler weather that Regina has. Me, I'm not a cold weather fan. At the same time, I'm not also a very hot weather fan, like the heat you would get when you're in some parts of Nigeria. This is nice. Some weather you get in Nigeria, like if you go to Sokoto, the northern part of Nigeria, it's a state in the northwest of Nigeria. You can get temperatures going as high as 42, 45, sometimes 50 degrees. It can be very, very hot. Like I remember one time that I went there for work and it was like 48 degrees. You could literally fry eggs on the bonnet of your car. It was so hot. We couldn't even walk there like during the day. So we would go very early in the morning when the temperature is a little bit cooler and try and leave the place before 12, so that we can escape the heat, because we're working a telecom shelter in the open. So yeah, it is what it is. Or maybe go to Dubai. Dubai also gets, especially Dubai during the summer, can have like 55 degrees temperature, really very hot, And the only reason why you don't hear a lot of people complaining about the heat in Dubai is because the city is basically air conditioned. Like everywhere you go in Dubai is, especially during that period, it's air conditioned. The bus stop is air conditioned. I mean, the bus itself is air conditioned. Now they created like walkways where you can walk, like sky bridges and everything like that. All are all air conditioned. So you're basically going from an air conditioned house to air conditioned car, or if you're going to the bus stop, you just maybe walk a little bit in the heat and you're in an air conditioned bus stop, and an air conditioned bus comes, get into the air conditioned bus, and that takes you to your air conditioned work or mall or wherever you're going. So, I mean, in Dubai, they even have like a ski resort in a building. Imagine, ski resort in the desert, but built in a building, you know. So, Dubai is a special place. I am very sure if Dubai like was in this part of the world where they had to deal with extreme temperature like minus 45 and minus 50, like how we have here in Regina, I am pretty sure they would do some amazing things, like maybe um, heated bus stops, um, heated roads. I don't know, but I know some parts of Japan, they do have like heated roads where you have like hot pipes under the roads, and they just pass very hot water through the pipes, and that heats up the roads. I mean, that's really, really very intelligent, and that's very smart of them. I really hope Regina can think of, I know it's going to be very expensive, but I mean, it could prevent you spending money on insurance, especially crashes that we have on the road because the roads are slippery, or people getting hurt walking on the trail or even at the sidewalk. So I don't know if any government official is listening. Um, can you at least talk about it? And yeah, hopefully it's something that you guys can do. So again, we're still walking down the trail. You see, all this here, there are no more buildings here. All these here are all new development areas. There are no buildings here. In fact, last year, all this, I can see all the way down, was completely empty. Like there was not a single building there last year. And now the whole place is filled up to the brim. So right now, there's work ongoing on this part of the city. I'm very sure by next year, this time, all here will be filled with houses. Everywhere here will be filled with houses. So the city is growing fast. It's growing really fast. Yeah, very hard weather, harsh weather, but people keep coming. It's a good thing, grow the local economy. Regina is a very beautiful place. It's not as hilly, as feature rich as Calgary or BC, or all those places where you have mountains, and stuff, valleys and huge valleys. No, you don't really find that here in Regina. Most parts of this province is very flat, like really, really very flat, and especially Regina. Regina is just like a tabletop. You don't really find so much, features, mountains. You don't find mountains, not at all. But you do see some valleys. Like when you're going to Lumsden. Oh, Lumsden is very beautiful. I think I have a video of Lumsden, so I'm going to put it I'll put it in this video. It's very, very beautiful, like amazingly beautiful. So I mean, I wish the province had more of that, but again, it's the geography God has given them that they have to live on, and no one is complaining. Again, during the winter period, having a flat land is actually a nice thing, because when you're on a flat land, you're not dealing with vertical forces that are pulling you the other way, like what folks experience in Ontario, what they experience in BC. You're packed because everywhere is kind of, some parts are hilly, highly slopey. Even when you've parked your car, all of a sudden your car is just moving down the hill. So, or there are videos of guys trying to like walk on the sidewalks, but because it's very steepy, they're just falling, and some have to like crouch and basically like crawl up the hill. Yeah, we don't really have that because we don't have hills. So, again, not all bad. Some good, some bad. Just take all in, accept it, and make the best use of the situation you're in. I personally, I love Regina. I do. Okay, so now we're reaching the end of the trail. This trail ends about here. For now, there are actually plans to continue the trail downwards. You can see there are lots of construction going on over here. And so this is the end of the trail. And you can see there are actually nothing going on here. There are no buildings. Everywhere here is still virgin. But again, next 2-3 years, I'm pretty sure that this place will definitely change. Definitely change. And of course, the trail is going to continue. And if you look, you can see that they've actually started clearing the road for the trail, which is going to go all the way down. So down there is Costco. Yeah, so I'm back on the regular sidewalk, and now I'm going to take this walk all the way back. So again, it's really nice to take these morning walks. Again, it's kind of chilly, but it's okay. I think I'm well dressed for it. I think one of the things, again, I love about this city is there are lots of parks. Like, so many parks kids can play in. Really a lot of parks. Like, every neighborhood has its own park, and it's a very nice touch, especially, again, where the kids can go burn their energy, meet new people, make friends, walk your dog. It is good, because I've been to a lot of cities that that is not like an option. Everywhere is all built up. For example, like Lagos. Lagos is a built up city. You cannot see any free space in Lagos. Everywhere is all built up. Abuja is trying, but I just see that Abuja is also going on in the path like Lagos, unfortunately. They're not really taking much. They're not taking much green space planning as they should. Everyone is just focused on land, building, and profit. Unfortunately, even the UK, especially London, is do have some green spaces, but not as much as anymore. So like I said, construction is ongoing. They're just opening up this road now. It's going to go all the way down. This is a new park that has been constructed. It's built from ground up. So you see, for this whole new neighborhood, for this whole new neighborhood, new parks are coming up. Like I said, the city is built of parks. Like there's so many parks everywhere. So here is a new neighborhood. This is a new neighborhood, new houses. Some of the houses are not yet finished. You can see there are lots of empty lots here. But already you have roads built, sidewalks completed, and parks in the process of being completed also. I think we can maybe take a walk around the uncompleted park and see how park looks like. Sold. Oh, that one is for sale. Anyone interested? Contact me in my DM. Okay, so this is actually the entrance of the new park. And you can see new trails have been built already. They've been constructed already. By the time this park is done, it's going to really be very pretty. It's quite huge. You can see this stuff blocking the way. We're just going to go over it. And they kept that on that to kind of like protect the road, so that heavy duty vehicles can go over without actually damaging the road. Quite smart. So thinking all this are tree dugouts. Yeah, all these are tree dugouts. So they're not going to put this up, then they go get like trees, grown trees, just like how you have all these other ones down there. So same idea. Yeah. It's quite nice. And so I'm just wondering, would they continue, building or constructing this park even in winter. I sincerely doubt they will do that because, I mean, everywhere will be covered up with snow. I think this park is really very different, like from other parks I'm seeing. Seems as if they are building this park for specific things. I don't know, I could be wrong, but I think they are. I like this hilly part that goes all the way up this way. Comes all the way up. I think this park alone is going to like skyrocket the value of the buildings in this area. Like it's going to skyrocket, increase the value of the buildings here. So if you have a property here, good for you. See the whole construction. Amazing. Very beautiful. It's quite windy today. Not so windy though. It's more of a gentle breeze. It's quite nice. Because that's one of the things about living on a flat land. Wind picks up really fast here. Picks up really fast. Can have high gust wind. From one moment, the wind dies down completely in the next second. So sometimes it's so unpredictable. The weather here is so unpredictable. It can be, for example, plus 12 at one moment, and the next moment it has gone down to 25 degrees, and the next moment it has gone down to 5 degrees. You know, one time it's so sunny, and next thing is so gloomy. Next one there's no wind. Another moment there's a lot of wind. You know, because the land is so flat, so any little changes in atmospheric pressure or any change in wind direction, unlike when you're living in a place where you have lots of mountains and everything, those mountains sometimes can act like a shield, you know, blocking. This looks really very complicated. Just shows you the amount of work that goes into constructing even a park. Lots of infrastructure has been kept in: electrical, plumbing, landscaping, name it, everything, just to put this place up the way it is. It's amazing the kind of work these guys do to put this up. It's amazing. So again, more building, more stuff's coming up as usual. The city is always building, expanding and expanding, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. Yeah, I'm now sniffing because cold has now gotten into me. Getting cold now, and I think I'm well dressed. I should think I'm well dressed, but maybe I'm not. Mailboxes already been built for this neighborhood. People are not living here yet. Most houses are still under construction. But as I said, all the infrastructure needed, are already here. You can see fire hydrant is already here. Light poles already here. And here, this one, I think they're about to start building. Some house. So that's the basement that's been dug out. And so most of the houses here are new. So the thing is this, I found out recently that, I don't know how true it is, but this is from a builder, a property developer, and I would think that they are right. They said, what the person said, that all the infrastructure that you see here, the park, the lamps, the sidewalk, the road, the electrical, plumbing, everything here is being done by the property developer, the estate developer, and not the government. I don't know how true that is. If that's the case, I don't know what taxes are actually being paid for. I don't know. If I'm wrong, can someone please just tell me in the comment section that I'm wrong? And if I'm right, why? So what exactly are taxes being paid for when all this here is being built basically by you, by us? And so why are we paying those property taxes when the actual building of the roads and everything here was actually built by the developers, who then pass on the cost of building all this to you? So I don't know. Again, I may be wrong. I have done some research, and the research I did wasn't conclusive. So if anyone has better information, please put it in the comments. Let's talk about it. Okay, so we're now going more to a more built area, and yeah. It's so beautiful here. What else do you want? I can imagine writing books, because there's this scenario, this serene environment, cool environment, beautiful environment. You have the city behind me, and in front of me, I'm seeing nothing but nature, ducks, in the pond, and yeah, it's just really very beautiful. Anyway, I have done my steps for today. Decided to come take a sit on this trail bench just to get myself, just to relax and enjoy the scenery. Beautiful trail, and just kind of like take it all in, get some vitamin D from the sun, and just feel good. Anyway, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for coming with me on my trail, on my morning walk today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I've not been posting a lot of videos on this channel, but I hope to put more videos in as soon as I can and possible as I can. But anyway, this is Solomide, and thank you for watching Sights and Sounds, and I'll see you in the next one.